Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our reaction to Al Stewart and the song Trains. Before we get started with the music and the reaction, I would like to introduce us to all the people who will be coming for Al Stewart song. We don't really react to Al Stewart that often, so I'm assuming all the fans of Al Stewart who will be joining us for the first time, it would be their first time watching us probably, and this request is requested by our patron Doug. What we both do as reactors is we react to music in most of the cases for the first time, and if any of us has heard this song, mostly it happens with Savio. If he's heard it, he says it in advance, and most popular songs have gone through him. So what happens is I'm the pure reactor here. I react to the mostly all the music for the first time. I'm listening to it for the first time, giving my reaction, giving my analysis on the spot, spontaneous, unscripted. We don't really even take another take of our reactions. We make our reaction videos in one go, and for the number of requests or the reactions that we do per month, it will never be possible for us to listen to so many songs, react to so many songs if we had the time to do it again and 2 times or 3 times, or edit things as much as other reactors do. So if you are here for the first time watching our video, it's just something that I would like to mention, so that sometimes we may make mistakes, but that also has to be part of our reaction. That's how we have been keeping it for the last 2 years plus, that we have been making reactions to the music, mainly from the West. Both of us live in India, live in Mumbai, in a beautiful city, beautiful location in Mumbai near the beach, and we both have great time together listening to all these requests on a daily basis. We make our reactions mostly on daily basis, listen to different genres of music. Our video section, if you go through the video section, you may be thinking of requesting something, but just type the song or the name of the artist and Enoma next to it on your YouTube app, and you might get a reaction to that. So do look out for that. Many times I look in the comments, or get to see in the comments, people ask us to react to some songs that we have already reacted to. So I would advise, before taking the effort of putting that in the comment section, just type the name of the song or the name of the artist, and you can go through all the requests or the reactions that we have already covered of those artists by putting Enoma after the name of the artist. That's what you can do.
Yeah, with a song like Trains, what we are going to listen to, I'm assuming it's all about the trains. It's about the railways.
Okay.
And that's something that many of us, we feel good about, watching those train journeys that they show on TV, or being on a long train journey ourselves. It's one of the best feelings in the world. So I'm looking forward to this song for those very reasons. Professionally, we are counselors, teachers, life coaches. And during our spare time as a second career, we are YouTube reactors. Very proud of what we have achieved on this platform. Very proud of the platform itself. There are wonderful opportunities for people like us from another part of the world. Come and sit in our living room, start the camera, get it rolling, listen to some good music, or not so good even sometimes, and give an honest, open review about it in a single take. No pausing the recording that we are doing, no pausing the song while listening to it. That's our hallmark, and as such on YouTube right now, there's no one else who does it like us, and we are very proud of that. We're very proud of that. We don't know how long we'll be here, because it's an unstable, unpredictable environment to work in.
As a reactor, yes.
But we love what we do. We love listening to your request, and we are here for that main reason. And it's important to give this intro, like Kirti said, because many people may be new here and they may not know us. Even if they are not new, they may not know us. So whatever little bit we can share now and again, especially if there's time, we have all the time in the world. And most people who come to our channel also have a lot of time in the world. But yeah, for what it's worth, it's still important. Time or not, it's important to say that what we said. Let's get started. Al Stewart, Trains, for our patron Doug.
In the sapling years of the post-war world in an English market town, I do believe we travelled in schoolboy blue, the cap upon the crown, bucks on knee, our faces pressed against dusty railway carriage panes, as all our lives went rolling on the clicking wheels of trains. The school years passed like eternity, and at last were left behind. And it seemed the city was calling me to see what I might find. Almost grown, I stood before horizons made of dreams. I think I stole a kiss or two while rolling on the clicking wheels of trains.
Nice.
Trains, all our lives were a whistle stop, a fan of tires or chains, throwing words like fireworks in the air. Not much remains, a photograph in your memory through the colored lens of time. All our lives were just a smudge of smoke against the sky. Silver rails spread far and wide through the 19th century. Some straight and true, some serpentine, from the cities to the sea and out of sight. But those who rode in style, that worked the military mind, on through the night to plot and chart the twisting parts of trains. On the day they buried Jean Juarez, World War I broke free, like an angry river overflowing its banks impatiently, while mile on mile the soldiers filled the railway stations, arteries and veins. I see them now go laughing on the clicking wheels of trains. Trains rolling off to the front across the narrow Russian gauge. Weeks turn into months and the enthusiasm wanes. Sacrifices in seas of mud and still you don't know why. All their lives are just a puff of smoke against the sky. Then came surrender, then came the peace, then revolution out of the east. Then came the crash, then came the tears, then came the 30s, the nightmare years. Then came the same thing over again, mad as the moon that watches over the plain, all driven insane. But oh, what kind of trains are these that I never saw before? Snatching up refugees from the ghettos of the war, to stand confused with all their worldly goods beneath the watching God's disdain, as young and old go rolling on the clicking wheels of trains. And the driver only does this job with vodka in his coat. And he turns around and he makes a sign with his hand across his throat. For days on end, through sun and snow, the destination still remains the same. For those who ride with death above the clicking wheels of trains. Trains, what became of the innocence they had in childhood games? painted red or blue. When I was young, they all had names. Who'll remember the ones who only rode in them today? All their lives are just a smudge of smoke against the sky. Now 40 years have come and gone, and I'm far away from there. And I ride the Amtrak from New York City to Philadelphia. And there's a man to bring you food and drink, and sometimes passengers exchange a smile or two rolling on the humming wheels. But I can't tell you if it's them or if it's only me. But I believe when they look outside, they don't see what I see. Over there, beyond the trees, it seems that I can just make out the stained fields of Poland calling out to all the passing trains. Trains, I suppose that there's nothing in this life remains the same. Everything is governed by the losses and the gains. Still sometimes I get caught up in the past, I can't say why. All our lives are just a smudge of smoke, or just a breath of wind against the sky.
I'm assuming Al Stewart may have passed away because he's referencing things, if it's based on his real life story, referencing times from
Early last century.
Yeah, so just yesterday or day before, the longest living male in Japan was awarded the Guinness Book of World Records title for being the longest living male at 106 years old. Interesting, 106 or 110. I get confused because sometimes these rules keep changing, the records. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this song? I absolutely loved it, the way it flowed. What are your thoughts? We'll get into it deeper if we have the time.
Listening to it is actually taking a journey through the lyrics of the song. I especially like the way he sang it and the vocal stamina of a singer. He constantly and throughout the song he's singing the song, and till the end you don't realize he sung the entire song. A lot of people start sounding tired or goes flat, but even towards the end of the song I made a point to notice how he was singing, and he was singing as good as the beginning of the song. It was that good singing,
and it went step by step. It started with the schoolboy years, them in the uniforms, putting their faces close to the window panes of the trains, looking at everything that they were passing on their way back home, or if they were on a long trip. Then it went to the teenage or the elder, the latter years of their childhood, where they are trying to grab a kiss, they are with loved ones, they are enjoying a different part of the trains. Then the years go from time to time. So much happened at that time.
So much is happening.
The World War I, then the Great Economic Depression or struggle of the 30s. So I'm guessing at that time the people just rode the trains and they really didn't have time to enjoy it, experience it and all that. And then the World War II, and then the whole thing changed. A lot of things happened. Before that it was the end of World War I. Everyone was happy after the burial of John Suarez, the name was given. Everyone was happy, everyone was enjoying the train journeys again. Then World War II came along, and then the Holocaust and the sad side of it all that was described, the person just giving the signal as they rode in on the trains, what had to be done with them,
They all have to die.
the people on that train. And then, and it went on for a while, that part. That part went on for a while, tragically. What was a song which I could head bob on and enjoy, I had to stay still for a while. And then it went to him 40 years later. He's in New York, riding to Philadelphia, the Amtrak trains, which are very popular in that part of the world. And he's, everyone's busy with what they're being served and things like that. And nobody really notices the flowers in the fields outside and were beckoning and calling to them, the pollen and the flowers. And that's what I thought it was all about. And then, mix of it all and summarizing.
It's
So
like,
what are your thoughts on this whole journey,
it's like,
whole experience?
journey of life through the spectacles of the trains, or keeping the trains as the vehicle of your journey of your life. I like the way the lyrics were written. I was thinking about that. In Hindi also we say life is like a running train, and it keeps on going and going and going and going, and life exactly is that way. There are many songs also made in Hindi on how, like, the train, our life keeps moving on and on and on, never stops, and the day it stops you don't want it to be stopped. It's that way. And him mentioning, it's like life's journey, and as the tracks went, where all it went, what all happened at different stations, different stops, wherever it stops. Sometimes it was happy things, sometimes it was carefree moments, and sometimes it was so heavy that people can't carry it. People can't really think about it and own up to what the things happened back then. So a lot of things happen, and that's how life also is, just like a train journey. Different stops, different places, different people come along, go off the train, and that's how you continue seeing things, experience different things. Our reactions also are similar to the train journey that we are talking about. Different songs, different days, different things, different themes. Some people are joining in, some people are taking off, and things like that. That's how exactly things are. I like the way it's written.
Beautifully sung. I love the music too, the accordion in there, the mouth organ perhaps, beautiful sound of the guitar. It was just a fun,
I like the guitar sound.
enjoyable, fun, meaningful song to listen to. Very beautifully constructed. I would definitely say my top 100 songs, this would find a place.
Wow.
I just hope it goes online and stays
Long
online.
journey,
A lot of effort goes into making these reactions and sharing our point of view from another part of the world. Yes, we've been through it all in our own country too. Our ancestors told us stories at the time of the partition, while the British were here, things like that.
Before that, the Mughals were there.
lot of things, and trains played a pivotal role in our independence and in our struggle for independence, and even post-independence,
Even
and even today. So we connect with a lot of things in this song, and in our own little ways. And as far as the voice goes, it's absolutely phenomenal voice of Al Stewart. If he's passed away, may his soul rest in peace. And if he's alive and well, I wish him all the best. Music like this needs to live on. He's giving both the shades, not just the goody things.
Yeah.
That's what I dislike, about music at times, or movies or anything else also, where we only get the goody things, like reactors on YouTube. Most of them, goody things. Give it real, make it pure, make it raw, make it real. I don't mind being as brutally honest as I am now as well, because that's what's important in life and important on this platform, where most others only want to highlight certain things or talk about certain things. They don't really want to think outside the box. So I love this song because it balances it beautifully. There's good, there's bad, and that's how life is. That's all for this one. Goodbye.